Hi everyone, this is C here. I hope that you're able to hear me. I got two fans going on at the same time. It's just really hot in my room. So today I actually wanted to do something a little bit different. I know I haven't been on my channel for quite a while. Actually, it's been a while. Um, I wanted to do something like a self-care Sunday, which is basically I wanted to, present some messages through these cards here. And I got some I got in this have a mixture of coffee. It's an iced coffee mix. I just drank from with some creamer and just kind of, talk about, you know, just kind of talk about the messages that are that's conveyed. And yeah, I'll get a little bit more into it, like the more that I do it. But for now, this is it's like a test run in a way. I'm going to be using, as you can see, the Herb Crafter's Tarot, and I'm going to be using that as a stand. Right now, I don't have a set table. I just have my bed. So you just bear with me, please, with it. So I have cards here, and I'm also not going to make this very long unless I, feel like whatever spirit wants me to say, I'll say it. But right now I have some cards here that are present from the Herb Crafter's Tarot, the Wild Offering Tarot, the Amenti Oracle, and the Secret Language of Color. And I think as each time I do the Self-Care Sunday, I'm going to have or work with different types of decks that I feel or spirit helps me feel connected to. So let's start with what we want to do today. From the Herb Crafter's Tarot, we have the Nine of Air, which is pomegranate, the Hira of Fire, the California Poppy. Now, I don't remember what the Hira is. I actually have the book. I'm actually going to look that up very quickly. The Hira of Fire. I want to think it's a page, but I want to make sure I'm convinced. I'll make sure that I'm right. Yep, it's a page. So we have the Nine of Air, the Hira of Fire. If I'm saying it right, I hope I'm saying Hira right or Hira right. So we have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords here. So from the... Yeah, I think they're just going to slide like that, guys. I'm sorry. So we have from the Amenti Oracle, I advance through my abilities. I speak with good intent. From the Wild Offering, we have abundance. Divinely beloved, please show me how to feel deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. So we have that. It's not going to be completely in the shot. So, like I said, just kind of work with me here. Working on my bed with an altar cloth. And we have health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I have. May I always know it's doing the best it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to the sacred form. And the color, is watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. Okay. So basically, right now, the energy I pick up is usually usually in the traditional deck, the Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety. It's a card of worry. It's a card of depression. But with this one, I see it more as I see this more as just Because I think of pomegranates, I think of a very it's a definitely unique flavor, and the seeds are it's definitely hard to open. I'll tell you that much. Pomegranates are a bit hard to open, and um hmm, I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've actually talked on camera. I see with these though, I don't see anxiety. I see more of just, I think there is a darkness behind it just because of the Greek mythology behind the pomegranate. But I think more sometimes we can be a bit, I guess, scattered like I am right now. We could be scattered in our thoughts. You could be concerned about your health right now. You might not feel confident in yourself. You might not feel confident that you are deserving of such abundance. I don't know much about the California poppy, so actually, let's read. I'm going to read about the poppy, the hero of fire, the Hira. So I have the book right here. Okay. Create with the enthusiasm of a beginner. Boisterous play, then sweet sleep. Light up the landscape with golden joy. Magical objects lie on the bright yellow table: a stuffed tiger, a glitter wand, a small cauldron, and a mortar and pestle. Pictures of poppy plants are scattered like the oracle cards. Real flowers frame the edge of the table. A child wraps her dirt-stained fingers adorned with flashy jewels around the amber glazing ball. The Hira of Fire jumps at the chance to be creative. She cannot wait to begin a new project. She approaches everything with the playfulness of a child. Knowing the strong elixir of the California poppy creates magic. She takes small but confident steps towards independence. She may have watched the elders many times, but now she makes medicine for herself. Just as California poppy flowers light up dry, wild desert meadows with their brilliant color, she stays open to the light, sways with the wind, and radiates delights. So that basically explains what the Page of Wands is all about. The Page of Wands is all about creativity, brand new ventures, diving into brand new situations, or preparing yourself for those things. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like, it's been a while since I've even touched this deck. So I see that yeah. Okay, sorry, I had to drink my coffee. But I think with the Nine of Swords, I think it kind of mostly relates to the situation. You guys have been going through, we've all been going through a lot of stressful situations, a lot of hard times. A lot of hard times, that we're going through. But I feel like this month especially, it's like a creative time. Like July, like this summer, is like, I have a feeling that people are going to be even more creative, like going and speaking their truths, doing more things to branch out in their individuality. Um, I advanced through my abilities shows here that maybe we're not, maybe some of you, or maybe we're not necessarily confident that we have the ability to make changes, not just for ourselves, but changes in other people's lives. But that shows that we do have the ability. We have the abundance card here, showing that you're actually more abundant than you realize. You're more creative than you realize. You're actually more in tune with yourself than you realize. Um, right. I think today's self-care lesson would be more about stop being more in your head. Kind of get out of your own way, get out of your head, kind of take your mind off of the anxiety, off of the grief that the Nine of Swords presents, and enter more of a creative side of you. Think about what you want to do today. Think about what you want to create today. If there was one thing that you want to create, what would it be? And if you have a thought about what that is, um, take time to like utilize it today, like plan it out. Seek like really start like see you see how in here how this girl is like I read she's crafting, like she's starting to create something with the poppy. Like take time today to plan something else you always wanted to create, whether it's a art, like something of an art project, a writing project, hell even a YouTube video. That's what I'm doing today. So it kind of coincides with it. I see here with I speak with good intent. Always make sure that what you do with good intent. You do with goodwill. Because remember, words can be very powerful manifestations and they can be very powerful spells. So always make sure you speak with good intent. Because if you don't, y'all already know what happens when you say, sometimes people hex themselves when they speak ill of themselves. They feel like, or they say, and we're all guilty of it. I do this myself. We all say, "Oh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough to do this. I can't do. I'm not. I can't reach this potential. I can't be this person." And you block your own blessings when you say that, or even when you say it to somebody else. When you tell them you can't do this, you're not good enough for this. Why do you want to do this? Are you sure you want to be this? Like you're blocking their blessings as well. So always just make sure you speak with good intent. You know, always make sure you speak with good intent, and learn to get more in tune. You see how the feather is like connected to, it almost looks like her third eye chakra. Connect more with yourself, with your intuition, and more with spirit, because you'll get the answers that you're seeking. Now we have here with watermelon, have fun with your inner child. Of course, this is pretty self-explanatory. It's calling for you to have more fun, calling for you to do the things that you did when you were a child and you had a lot of fun with. Maybe branch into like some nostalgia, do something that would make your inner child happy. The number 3 could be very significant to a few of you as well. And maybe the fruit itself. Maybe if you enjoy watermelon, have some watermelon today. I personally do not like watermelon. I don't like watermelon. I have some stories about when I've had watermelon. I don't want to gross anybody out, but I had this one time where I think I ate it. I was young. I was younger, and I had a piece of watermelon, and literally, as soon as I swallowed it, I threw it up. It's just something about the taste of it that I'm not comfortable with. But then again, I don't like a lot of melon. That's just me. That's just me. Other people can like melon. I don't know. But if you love watermelon, have some today. I do see it as a very colorful and happy fruit. So have some of that today if you want, if that makes you feel better. For a lot of us too, we should focus on our health. Health is pretty big, and I think it's more than just right now it's more about your physical body in this card than your mental, but I see it as both. Do something today that can, make your body, like help your body. I see this also as, it says here, allow divine to be tender and accepting of my body no matter what ailments I may have. I feel like everybody should embrace their body. It's very hard to do, easier said than done, but it's your body. You're the only one that has it. Your body is unique. So I think you should embrace that and you should love that about yourselves. Or try to work on loving your body and accepting it. And like it says here, treat it like a friend. Treat it like an ally. Treat your body like an ally. It's not against you. It works with you. It's for you. And so taking care of it would be very beneficial to it. Even if it's like treating yourself, like just making just don't, like I said, words are very powerful. So if you feel like, so change your perspective. So if you say like, oh, I'm fat, oh, no one's ever gonna like a fat person like me, or no one's gonna like somebody who's has this certain scar on their body, or a certain mole on their body, then you're blocking your blessings. So you kind of have to switch the perspective and say, yay, I'm fat, that's okay. I mean, I say that to myself in the mirror too. Like, I have issues with that too, but I'm learning to say, hey, because I'm a little chunky, I'm fat, so I'm like, hey, I'm fat, I accept that, and I'm still a bad bitch for it. So I'm kind of, like I said, I'm going off the top of my head here. Um, I'm a little nervous getting back into the swing of this all. But do know that you are abundant, guys. Know that abundance is coming your way. And if you feel like it's not, pray for it. Speak it into existence. Speak that abundance into existence. If you need to pause this and say this every day, or even say this repeatedly today, do so. Because you are abundant. You're an abundant person and you're deserving of it. Oops. Uh, um, I do feel like today, when it comes to a specific type of herb, having some pomegranates today could be pretty helpful. Maybe drink some pomegranate juice or eat a pomegranate fruit. I don't know where you can get California poppies, but maybe do something creative with the poppies if you are able to get your hands on it. Maybe search on Google, see what you can do with California poppies. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with that herb, but I do know with pomegranates, it's a dark fruit. It could symbolize maybe like dark times, but it's very, very good for your health. It's very beneficial for your health, though. It's like the antioxidants in it is pretty good. Um, so right now I've gone over 17 minutes, and I know that quite a few of that time was spent. Quite a few of that time was spent with just me pausing, and I'm so sorry about that. And if it seems like I'm talking fast, like I said, this is the first segment I'm trying to do when it comes to a self-care Sunday. And also, I've been drinking a lot of my coffee, as you can see. So I'm pausing a lot for that. Trying to get ready for my day because it's the morning time. It's not even. I want to say it's not even 7:30 yet. So I'm just up and I'm thinking, and my mind's all over the place. I had prayed to Spirit about this, and I know that they'll bless me with doing this more and trying to help others kind of embrace themselves, embrace their self-care, embrace the fact that you guys really are abundant. You're abundant people with all these abilities, and we just have to unlock that. We have to tap into that. We have to unlock it. Um, like I said, I know I've gone a little bit overboard. I hope that you guys enjoy this reading. I hope I was able to convey the messages presented here so far. Um, I'm gonna try to do this every week. I want to do this every Sunday. Like, I call them self care Sundays. I want to do this every Sunday. And I think the more that I'm comfortable, the more that I'm comfortable around the camera, the more I can, the more comfortable I am, the more I ease, the more slicker this will be. So, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. And like I said, have some fruit, have some pomegranate, have some watermelon, work with poppies. Always speak with good intent. Focus on your third eye chakra today. Like, work on those abilities. Take care of yourself when it comes to your health. Accept your body as your friend and your ally. And know that you're deserving of abundance. Okay? Bye.